Hi guys, how are you going? If we haven't met yet, g'day, my name is Dr. Brooklyn Storm. It's nice to see you. I wanted to give you a bit of a heads up and some information around what's going on at the moment with respect to coronavirus. So I think the first thing to understand, according to information that's been recently supplied by the World Health Organization, the actual virus is what's classed as low risk. So it's very low risk to your health. The reason that there's so much panic and there's been all of these big changes with government legislation being passed yesterday around things like not being able to congregate in big groups anymore is simply because it happens to be one of the most highly contagious conditions that we've experienced in such a long time. And I think historically this isn't anything new. We've seen this, if you think back over the last 100 years, there've been lots of epidemics and things like that, and we're probably just due for one. But in terms of what it means for you and your therapy down here at the practice, is it's just business as usual, with a few kind of tweaks and changes here and there. So first of all, of course, if you've been out of the country recently, you aren't able to come down the practice. The law is now that you need to self-isolate, which simply means stay at home. So if you have an appointment booked, that's okay. We've got some options. First option is we just see you online and we conduct that same visit online, so you don't miss out and you can still get the help that you need. And you probably will need it more if you're self-isolating, because imagine maybe you're going to feel a bit nervous or anxious or things like that. So you've got that. The second option, of course, is simply to reschedule and come back after your 2 weeks. And I don't think 2 weeks is too long for you to wait in the grand scheme of things. It still means that you're still going to be able to get the help. If you're feeling like you've got some symptoms and you are a little bit worried, the thing to do now is phone your doctor and let the receptionist know that you feel like you might have some of the symptoms of coronavirus, and your doctor will be able to have what's called a teleconference with you, and that's a phone consultation, and the doctor will run through some screening items with you and advise you about what action you need to take, and maybe that's going to get in a test, maybe not. So that's how that all works. In terms of coming down to the practice, everybody's still welcome here. Our requirements are that we make sure that we have enough space in the consulting rooms for us to sit 1.5 meters to 2 meters away from each other. So we've been able to accommodate that for you. That's all good. The other thing is we can't shake hands with you anymore. We're just going to have to say g'day or give you a bit of a salute when you come in. But that can be a fun thing to do. With the children, we're just doing a little foot tap. We're just tapping toes together to say hello. That's a bit of a fun way to do it, because we don't want to be panicking the little ones. Try and make it a bit fun for them. The other thing too is, if you feel like you might have symptoms, please don't come into the practice. Go back to your car and give us a call, and we will absolutely be able to give you some guidance around next steps over the phone. With respect to providing online services, you don't need any fancy pants software, and it's not going to cost you more money or anything like that. In fact, the software that we use is free and it's encrypted, and it meets our requirements for privacy and confidentiality. So it's just another option for you. And in all honesty, moving the practice to be predominantly online has been part of our business plan for this year. So I think our goal was to have 70% of our appointments by the 31st of December being conducted online, and 25 being in person. So I think this has just caused our practice, I think, to step it up and make that happen a little bit more quickly. But if you have any questions or concerns that, please, you're absolutely entitled to feel nervous and a bit worried, but I think information's key, and we'd love to help you feel a little bit better sooner. You can book your appointments online, or you can give us a call. The number is 87975611, and we'll get through this together. It's going to pass and you're going to be fine. And thank you so much for watching today, and look forward to seeing you soon. Bye guys.